YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, the Dan Gaming Man, back with another banger video for you guys today. This one has been much requested. I keep getting asked, can I break down my gameplay? Can I talk about what's going on in my head? How do I see that guy there? How do I know this guy is there? So today I'm going to go ahead and do a voiceover of one of my 24 kill solo quad wins. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss another one. If you don't, drop in the comments what I could do better, man. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, we just in the pregame lobby right now, just chilling, waiting around. This is a little weird for me. I ain't never had to do it like this. And if you hear me saying something late, it's because my mic would pick up the audio of the gameplay, so I'm playing like without being able to hear it. So if I hear footsteps in game, I can't really hear them right now. So I'll let you guys know if that happens. I don't know if I'm going to just mute this entire game or what, because I know I was talking in this, and I don't want to be extra loud and have like both of my voices going. I don't even quite remember this game, don't remember where I dropped. Looks like we're going control. That's where I go when I'm like not trying to do a video on somebody else's loadout or something. This is when I'm just trying to get real high kills. That's all I'm going for. I try to drop here, get as many quick early kills as I can. Since I got a free life anyways, might as well try and drop in here where it's hot, take out as many people as we can. So I always go here, or I go to the showers in prison. Really just want to see where everybody's going, pay attention to the number of people in the plane, and see how many people jump. If there's a lot of people still in the plane, it's not a lot of people here. So I'm able to get this guy here. He really could have slid and grabbed that gun and probably got me before I took him out, but that helped us out. Put down this bunker buster, kind of split up the entire building, so the people on the left stay on the left and the people on the right stay on the right. Accidentally hit myself there. I thought I put it a little bit further over than I did. It is what it is. I played up and we continue playing. I heard somebody go through that door, so we're checking. Forgot I split myself off of that too. If I had a gas mask, I could have walked clear through it. If you ever have to make that play and use the gas mask to walk through your own bunker buster, it is a really good play. Not a lot of people will see it coming. See this guy down the hallway, he's easy. Second guy I didn't think I was going to get anyways. Don't end up picking up that kill, I don't think. Like I said, we try to get as many kills as we can off of that first drop. If not, it is what it is. We'll go reset somewhere else. This time I decided to reset skinny side. Try to get in this window here so they don't know I'm right here. Slide in, re-knock that guy. Heard them fighting, so I knew they were most likely going to be weak. And I just get to pick up all of these extra kills here that other people had downed, and they had just selfed. I don't know where I'm getting hit from right here. Was able to turn on this guy. He was not that good. Finish up that other kill I had. Try to get some loot here before I start plating up. Always make sure you're plating and moving. Don't try to like go hide in a corner and plate. Like that's when they're going to catch you lacking. Searching the gun, see if there's anything I like more than what I had. I did find a couple things, but the ammo wasn't reloaded. Notice how every time I slide around a corner or something, I'm ADSing. I heard a guy up here, so I know he's here somewhere. And so I'm just checking every corner. Where is somebody usually at? Somebody on that block usually, somebody to the left usually, so you got to check every spot that you think they could be. This guy was pretty slippery. I think he gets away here. And you don't want to push everything out too hard. I don't know how many people he is down there. I don't know where he's hiding at. I run back up and this guy catches me off guard. I didn't hear him running down those steps. It's a very bad start to the game, but I ended up turning it around towards the end. Sometimes you end up with a great beginning where you go drop 12, 15 kills off the rip and you get to just chill the rest of the game. Right here it wasn't like that. I didn't get that many kills off of this. Can't tell how many I have. Let me see. Grab the bounty just so I can know where somebody's at. It's always good to know where people are at. Even if I don't intend on killing them, if somebody else does, I'll still get the money, and I at least know that team's there. Heard this guy running around outside. He jumped through the window. That's an easy kill for me. I'm trying to pick up the specialist here. Wouldn't let me get it. I hear someone else coming, so I got to run away. I hear him right underneath me. I'm waiting for him to hit these stairs. If he does, great. There he goes. Did not hear his second guy there, and I got to run. Notice how I always try to put something in between me and the person. When I jumped out that window, I didn't go straight to the next building. I tried to get behind a wall. Little drop shot on this guy. Break his camera when I slid back through. Replate. Heard this guy coming. He ends up gunning me. That was the same guy I'd killed the first time. I'm gonna go try and get our loadie here, but we don't know if there's people on it. So I try to pull off this way towards control, buy one of my guns before I move up. Able to get a quick down on this guy. Here's someone else on my right. Our resurgence is active, so I can play it a little bit more risky than I usually would, and he just ends up gunning me. Sometimes you lose a lot of fights, sometimes you can have games where you never die, man. That's how skill-based matchmaking goes. Pretty sure after this game I ended up having an easier lobby just because of how bad this one was going. But like I said, I ended up turning it around in the end game. I think I accidentally grabbed the wrong loadout there. I was trying to run somebody else's loadout for a video, and I ended up grabbing the wrong one, so I just decided to play this however I wanted to play it. And so when I bought earlier, I ended up buying that MCW instead of something else. Don't know if they're in there, but we'll go ahead and put that on there just in case. A lot of people like to hide in that tower. So anytime you get a bunker buster, just make sure you use it, bro. Even if you want to save it till endgame, cool. But you don't want it just sitting there never being used. Hit the stem to get the extra movement speed. I already have a gun that gives me a lot of speed. Gun this guy. There's a lot of teams here and I didn't know that, so I kind of put myself in a bad position. I'm still getting looked at from that team behind. This guy had decent movement and I needed to reload. And I'm getting a lot of shots in on him. Gun him, finish him with a knife. Throwing knives are really good to get those quick finishes, and I run quick fix, so it really helps out. Saw this guy here by the loadout, hit some plates on him. I really don't know where he went. I never heard him hit the water. Never saw where this guy disappeared to. It took me a while before I ended up finding anybody. I think I heard him up here on this boat, so I went to go check. Yeah, there he goes. He's just strafing a lot, missed the knife there. I know he's sitting in that corner. I'm getting looked at on the right, so I've got to push it. Get the finish on him. His buddies are coming in. Wait on his boy, drop him. Here another one outside on the left. I think this guy ends up killing me. Don't know how I missed the knife there. He jumped in the water. I went in after him. This was a bad idea. I should have just stayed on top, waited for him to come out. Sometimes you make mistakes. I make a lot of them. I get stuck here, have to go down. I just saw him go up on this ladder up here on the right, so I know he's up here somewhere. Always make sure you grab in the self-reses, especially if you don't have them. Even if you carry an extra one. I had one game where I was on a rooftop, get knocked, had a self-res, got up, got knocked again. Luckily I had a second self-res. So in game, especially if you're playing like height, somewhere you can get knocked but you're away from the action so they can't really finish you, that's where you want to use that. Knock this guy out the sky. That's where you're going to get a lot of your kills. Always listen in for when people are flying in. When you kill somebody, always watch the radar and resurgence. Every time you kill somebody, as long as resurgence is active, the teammates get pinged. Like you see this guy up on the boat right here, just got pinged. I only saw one here. So I was like, okay, cool, let me push. I think turned out one of them was ghosted and there was two down there. I think I started hearing two sets of footsteps, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna push it anyways. But there they both are. As you see, I gunned one. If it would have just been one guy, it would have been easy. But because there was two there with one being ghosted, that's just the way it ended up going. So now we got to regain again. We know we got that whole team down on the boat. It is fire sale. I have a decent amount of money, so I can get right here, get this loadout, get a nice little regain on the rooftop, hopefully hold that team from the boat. I have to buy me another self-res and a gas mask for the end game because I know resurgence is going to end here soon. I have like a minute or something left. You always want to make sure you have that gas mask, preferably stems, maybe a PDS, something that you can make those gas plays in game, especially if you're playing solo quads, because there might be a lot of people all bunched up together, and it may be best for you to like tank some gas, be outside of their line of sight in that gas, and just take them out that way. instead of having to push a building because you can't sit outside and they have the height on the only building in zone. So I know this team is still in boat because they haven't moved up to me yet, and this is the most likely rotation. I hear them down here on the right. Get some good shots on one, knock him. He has a smoke, so I can't finish that. You have no aim assist through the smoke, so there was no way to really know where he was at or move it through the smoke to try to find him. His guys didn't end up getting him, finished him. I know one had pushed up. He got up top a lot faster than I thought he would. Got a crack on him. He was running. I'm not sure exactly where he went. Heard him in this corner. Got him out of there. I know there's two more down there on the right. I have a little bit of resurgence left, so if I'm going to push it, now's the time to push it. I see one hitting the zip. Try to get some shots on him. Have to reload. Can't get the kill. But notice how every time I've come back, I find a way to regain, get my resurgence back, get some decent guns, and know where people are at. You always need to know where everyone is at in relation to you. You always need to have guns that are decent enough to fight everybody. And you always want to make sure you have that resurgence, because you're fighting 1 versus 4. You're going to end up losing some of these gunfights. This guy right here landed on me with a pistol. That was just a bad play on his part. He thought his buddy was going to do more damage than he did. I know that there's more out here in tents, and they have to move in my way, so I put this suppression mine down here in case they move up underneath me, and then I go back to try to take this roof or try to get another angle on them. I hear him on the buy station trying to get his buddies back. I think he ended up getting one of them back. I grab his specialist. Like I said, I go back to the rooftop. I see 2 guys flying in. If he takes that zip, I'll hear him and have enough time to turn around, so that's why I'm trying to take out these guys that are in the open field. Pop this UAV because I know he was under here underneath me. He had ended up breaking his legs, so he died to fall damage. And then we got one guy out here running straight ahead. I see that he's on the hill on the UAV. I get good shots on him, end up taking him out. Some of his teammates are still alive. Get that finish. I look right because I think I just saw somebody shoot him from down there. Like I said, I still think somebody's over here because I thought somebody had shot him from over here to finish him, because I didn't get that last shot in and I thought I saw a bullet trail. So I still have my gas mask, I still have my self-res, I'm positioned in the circle, and might pull up towards them, but that's why I have to have all of these things for the gas. I see them up top. Is this the last team, or is there 2 teams? I think there's still 2 teams up here. I can't really see the numbers from where I'm at. Now that the gas is rolled over there, I'm pretty sure there's not a guy there, so I can run out and grab that. Grab some extra ammo, because I'm still fighting all 4 of these guys. I don't want to run out of ammo anytime soon. Get some good shots on that guy and get a knock, get a couple shots on his friend. He's going to try and res there, and they have angles on me. Now that I have one knocked and they have to do that, I pull off, they precision me. As you see, I could have went down right there. I could have had to sit there in that precision or run into them, but luckily I had a gas mask. I buy another one here, I buy a UAV, and I buy a strike in case I need to sit downstairs while they go up top. Put the strike down. My gas mask ran out again, but I'm all good. I still have stems, and I still have a self-res. So I'm moving over here to try to get into the zone. This ending here was pretty crazy. I hear this guy underneath. Gun him easy. He was wide open. Thought I heard somebody coming up, or I heard somebody on top of me, so I put a mortar down just in case they're sitting on the rooftop. Keep in mind, this is like a full 1v4. End up knocking one with that mortar. So it's like if I get pushed by every single one of them, I'm dead. Get that knock on that guy again. Don't risk it too heavy for the finish just in case his boys came back around. Played up again. Keep an eye on that door. You see how I'm sitting there where I still have an eye on that door, but there's no way that they could have an easy angle on me. I heard him up top. I moved up. I thought it was just one, so I get the knock and I pull off. That guy can push down, but I've broken that line of sight, got behind that wall, hit the stem for the extra movement speed, get another knock, run back down. Didn't know they had that shock charge there, but it ended up helping me get that knock on that guy. Check that corner, make sure there's nobody there. I drop down here, I hear him trying to buy his teammates. Get him again, buy another gas mask. Stay in this gas. I know that they've got to be on top of me. I stay in here because they can't be in the building. If they're in the building, they're tanking gas. So they got to drop down on me. Hurt him on the buy again. That's an easy gun. Heard that guy over there. He had just flew in. He ended up dying to gas. That guy had a self-res. He got up. I win the game. I think I had 24 kills this game, and as you saw, it was a horrible start. But as long as you know how to play the end games, you can get these high kill wins. They kept buying back right there. I was in the great position for the win. Even though the game started terribly, I ended up turning it around. Alright guys, I know that was a little bit different than what I usually do, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it, man. If you did, make sure you let me know in the comments. Make sure you let me know by liking the video. If you in the Noti gang, spam Noti gang in the bottom, man. Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.